Welcome to Passionate World Radio Network. Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, a suburb outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is one of the remote offices, broadcast offices of PWR Talk. We do the programming from Florida, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Los Angeles, California, Fullerton, California, Illinois, and sometimes from London, England. This is an introduction to my radio station or network, which is called Passionate World Radio Network. And you can find it at https://passionateworldradionetwork.com. And you can also find the sister site at http://skillsbeknown.com. On skillsbeknown.com, we at PWRN, Lillian Caldwell and Jeannie White, teach you how to do the art of interviewing, whether you're giving an interview or being interviewed yourself. We also teach you how to master your interpersonal skills, and there are 10 ways that you need to master them. And I will just give you several to give you an idea. Verbal communication, body language, listening, responsibility, accountability. Now, you're probably wondering why I would even go into interpersonal skills, except that it's very, very important for when you're using it in business or when you're using it in any type of related businesses. And that's why we teach it. And then the third type of skill we teach is technical. And technical are for those ladies or older women who really don't know how to use the internet to their full advantage, and they want to take more advantage of it in addition to just being able to use social media or to find their email. So we also teach you that. We provide complete packages to show you how to become a host so that you can really profit from being a host here at PWR Network. And then when the time comes for you to move beyond that, you can do that and be successful in anything you want. Broadcast media is just not limited to internet radio or blogging or internet video. There's so much more to it. And we here at Passionate World Radio Network wanted you to understand that there's all types of ways a person can learn how to become a very successful host. Now, we do run an internship program here. In fact, one of our interns has Asperger's, and yet he has gotten himself a full-time job over in Detroit, Michigan, working at a PBS radio station in their production department, and was told by his current boss that whoever taught him had done a very good job, because not only can he do an interview and go up and interview anybody on the street, but he also knows how to do a video and a video presentation so that he's not held back. And since he's taking broadcast media at the University of Michigan to get his 4-year degree, you must know that he's doing very well because he's able to apply what he's learning as an intern and superimpose it with the courses he's taking at school. Therefore, he is doing a very, very good job. So what are some of the things you need to know about Passionate World Radio Network? Well, the first thing you should know is that we've been on the air for 10 years. And even though we've been approached by many large internet radio stations, they have decided not to purchase us because they like the competition, which is very nice to hear since a lot of the larger companies are purchasing the many small internet radio companies that are out there. Number two, perhaps you would like to know what we're based on. We're based on 3 principles. One is to provide a conduit for voices that are not heard in this noisy world. 2, to provide quality content and information to the listener so they can turn around and use it immediately in their business, personal, and spiritual life. And 3, to sweep out from under the taboo and the forbidden topics none want to discuss them and provide a call to action. You should know that we are bringing new programming into the station because over the years, listeners have told us that there are different content that they want to hear. Number one on the list is finances, whether you're a teenager or a pre-teenager or a millennial and even a baby boomer. Finances is one thing that you need to understand in any stage of your life. Number two would be depression, because depression seems to be invading all walks of life. And if you read the blog at PWRN, you'll see that we started a series on depression with me providing a picture of myself, asking you to find, does this look like the face of a depressed person? Number three, we will also be bringing in yoga, techniques, breathings, stress relief, geriatrics. One of our hosts, Mary, is now discussing demystifying Alzheimer's, which is another disease. However, it's just not happening to people who are older, but it also happens to people who are younger. And if you are a caretaker or if you're responsible for a particular person in your family who has a chronic illness like depression or Alzheimer's, you want to be able to listen to these programs, give us your questions so we can answer them, and be there for each other so that we can actually be caretakers for each other. Because sometimes the best way to care for somebody is to have somebody who is almost the same age, who understands what it's like to have a certain illness threaten them or prevent them from doing what they need to do. So that's basically what PWR Network is all about. And we certainly invite you to please call in at 610-273-3083 or to email us at pwrnetworkllc@gmail.com and to ask questions, because we want to form a community where this information is freely available and can be used immediately. Now, if there's something that you wish us to address in certain programming, again, please let us know. This station is for you. This is to help you get the message out. This is a station for the people who support the world on their shoulders. We all know that Atlas isn't doing a good job. So, thank you very much for listening. Remember, please check out the two websites, https://passionateworldradionetwork.com and http://skillsbeknown.com. Thank you very much for listening, and remember, please keep listening.